Was up with oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm on here. I'm gonna try to wait as long as possible for hopefully somebody will come on here. I was on here a little bit earlier today. Craziness. Let me see. Let me turn this up a little bit. Let me just see if I can hear myself on here. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself on here? Can I hear my Okay, okay, I hear myself. So earlier I was in a location and I was you know how you get those little I forget what it's called. I guess it's new flashes or whatever come across the phone. And now that I'm doing this old commentary of everything that's going on out there, I got this thing where Joseline Hernandez and went about Wendy Williams. So I jumped on real fast. I set up, I put, send it out to my Facebook, my fan page, onto Twitter, and then of course Twitch. I did all of that real fast, bots, right? And then I got on there and nobody could hear me. So my internet was horrible. So guys, I'm back. I'm going to talk about a hot subject. I'm going to be talking about Joseline Hernandez coming on the Wendy Williams show and talk about what everybody's talking about it. And when you know something, the good thing about it is that when I came off, I started listening to what other people had to say about it. And then also too, before I even had a chance to listen to the video itself, I basically I didn't have a chance to listen to the whole thing. So I did. I listened to it and I was like, ooh. So I'll be right back, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you guys for being patient with me completely. The whole thing where I was on here, I know that you guys could not hear me at all. I'm trying to wait for folks to come on here, but I'm about to spill the tea before anybody comes on here. I'm trying to wait to see if anybody taps in or whatever. So, but anyway, I'm excited because I'm getting ready to talk about what went down with Wendy Williams and Joseline Hernandez. It got heated. Yes. I'm going to let you guys listen to a little piece of it, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. This is, it says about 2 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to do 2 minutes. And I hope you guys can hear this.
Flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out there. I hope you're going to, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, and Wendy, you're 35 years my city.
Wow, yeah.
I should get those flowers.
Okay, I gotta jump in. She off the bat came on Wendy Williams' show, right? And now, first of all, my original post was my two alter egos got into an argument. And when I started off everything, I was talking about how I love Joseline Hernandez because she's like that spunky chick, right? She's like real spunky. And for those who tune in right now, I'm talking about the whole Joseline and Wendy Williams like big like finascal, right? So we're listening to it right now, and Joseline's on there, and the first thing she says to Wendy Williams is, I don't like the way you represent me as a woman. So anyway, before I even had a chance to even talk about the whole show today, my whole internet was like all messed up and everything. So I didn't have a chance to get in there. So I was talking about my two alternate egos, and I love me some Joseline because she kind of represents me a little bit because I happen to be Afro-Cuban and she is Latino. She's African and she's Latino at the same time. And then, I love me some Wendy Williams because of course she's a talk show host and that's what I love to do. But I'm not far to the left like they are. So when people meet me, they think I'm like that. But when they meet me, they're like, oh my God, you're so sweet. And then I get taken advantage of. It's crazy. But anyway, this is why I came on there. I want you guys to listen to the rest of this. This is crazy. So, um, uh, Joseline was like, I don't like the way you basically talk about, me and represent me. And so just listen to it. It is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I should feel, I should feel, I should feel wanted by people like you. Not just me, all the other young girls.
You are wanted by me. I always say that you're very entertaining.
But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. You know, we feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand.
Okay, so when she's talking about the word on the street, the last time she came on there, I believe she said something Wendy Williams said to her was that Cardi, something about Cardi B has been successful and that could have been you. So, I guess that kind of held up in her and she was like, look, don't be comparing me to other people. So that's what she's talking about there. So go ahead, listen, it's good.
I've made my own brand for years. I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show.
No, you have the #1 show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season, which is to be.
Okay, so she's like, no, darling, you have the #1 show on Zeus. So I was listening to this other dude that does commentary on a lot of stars and stuff like that, and he was talking about the whole Wendy Williams and the fact that she said that. Now, first of all, Joseline came out talking about, you 35, my senior, and then I guess it kind of put Wendy Williams on guard. So she was like, I don't know if you guys ever heard that saying that said, come meet me outside. How about that? So it sounded like she was trying to, she was about to go there. So anyway, I guess Wendy Williams was like, nah, baby, you was on Zeus, which is, that's an app or whatever. And I think that's kind of messed up because Zeus is, privately owned, I think is Black owned, and they're out there doing their thing and they're tapping with the best of the boys. So for her to do that, I think is kind of shade. But you know what? I guess Wendy was on her guard and she was going to throw it back at her. So go ahead, y'all. Listen, this is the rest of it.
The #1 show in the country, Miss Wendy.
It's okay.
And I just want you to know that, I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here.
You feel undervalued? Well, so do I, okay? You know what, Joseline, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, as a woman, we're not gonna even talk about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes. But stop, Joseline.
So she's like, anyway, shoe game, please. Okay. So they went back and forth for a while and she kept telling her, listen, shoe game, just show me your shoes, Joseline. Come on, stop this. So anyway, I don't know. I'm hoping you guys give me some feedback. What do you guys think about that? Should Joseline had come on her show like that, blazing glory, guns blazing, pow, pow, pow at her? And did, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to the rest of the show, but do you think that Wendy Williams was right for defending herself, or should she just said, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize, I'm sorry that you feel that way? In a sense, I think she did. I think she was like, I apologize that you feel that way about, listen to the rest of it. Listen.
Joseline. Listen, I make pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women when every woman out here culture is handling their business and is doing great. is doing amazing. There's no other girl that came from television, I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams. We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially Black culture, you should.
Okay, so she's like going in at her. She's like, you don't deal with that abusive man anymore. Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you even mention that? See, this is my thing, right? And the only reason I really, to be honest with you, I prefer doing interviews, but from time to time, I like to get into the juice. And for me, I guess it's called tea, coffee, and soda, because, you know, I'm always trying to, you know, something. But anyway, for her to say, you know, about the abusive man and do all of that stuff, to me, I feel like there's an underlying situation there. I think that for Joseline to get on there and to just like kind of throw like major shade at Wendy Williams, I think that, you know, those two are feuding and fighting, and she was like, I'm gonna fix you, I'm gonna go on your show and I'm gonna let you have it, I'm gonna go in on you. You know what, to me, I feel like that's Joseline's personality. If you know her from Love and Hip Hop, she's a no nonsense chick. You know, if she feel like you coming sideways at her, she's not gonna hold her tongue at any time whatsoever. That's how she made her papers. That's how people know her. People don't know her any other way. So she's like, and to me, I kind of put her in the category of that real chick, because she's not phony, she's not fraud. That's what she is. That's her personality. I'm not saying it's the best personality out there. Do I think that she could have handled it much differently? I would have. I probably would have said a couple of things, one or two or whatever, but I would have said it in a way that doesn't make me look like I'm being confrontational with Wendy's. With Wendy's, with Wendy. So I probably wouldn't have come out blazing. Like, you know, like if you guys look at the whole episode, you know how Wendy in the beginning, she got her people, woo, she come out, she shows her dress, people are clapping, her guest is clapping, you know, now because of Corona, her guest is like Skyping in or whatever. And so they're in the background, they're clapping. And the first thing that old girl said, she came out like, listen, let me address something. So, you know, but then again, like I said before, that's Joseline. She don't hold her tongue. She gonna let you know how she feel. But I do have to say, for Wendy, she kind of, you know, she held it too, because she was like, listen, I'm not gonna have you come on my show and tell me off. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that shoe cam. And then she actually conducted the interview afterwards, which I thought was like, wow, that would have shut my tail down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have been like, oh yeah. I mean, I would have just been like, oh my God, it would have crushed me. I would have not continued the interview. I would have been like, listen, can we, and at one point, to be honest, Wendy was like, can we shut this down? What's going on? Can we cut it? And she'd be like, well, anyway, you know, she started talking about Stevie J. And if you guys follow me, I did a commentary on that. Johnson came out and she was like bashing Faith Evans, because Faith Evans is married to Stevie J, and Stevie J is actually Joseline's baby daddy, right? And so she made some kind of comment or whatever. She was like, Faith is out there cheating on CVJ. She does it all the time with these young men. So she started talking about that in the comments she made with that. She says, how's your relationship with Faith? And then Joseline was like, who are those people? I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. So, you know, she did finish the conversation. She did finish the interview. I do have to give her applause for that. But I'm going to tell you what, if I was Wendy Williams, I probably couldn't hold it together. I'd probably like, meet me outside. How about that? I would have been so unprofessional. They would have all shut me down. I would have looked like the bad guy. Everybody would say that, you know, Joseline's a victim and all this other good stuff. But then again, like I'm saying before, I'm not bashing Joseline. That's her personality. On the last time she was on Wendy Williams did make a comment. She compared her to Cardi B. And not only did she compare her, she said that Cardi B is where Joseline wish she could have been, which is kind of like, whoa, that's like shade on fire. Like, dang, like, oops, I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about that. I thought that was crazy. I thought it was crazy. You know, like whoa, she just went straight up on her show and just like told her off on national television. And they did not cut the cameras off. They kept rolling. At one point, Wendy was like, come on, can we go to commercial? Can we do something? I think they felt pity on her later on in the interview, and they were like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and cut the show. And then finally Wendy was like, listen, Joseline, come on, you know, we got to cut the shows. You know about that. We got to go ahead and cut it. And she did get Joseline to eventually show her shoes, which was really cute. She showed her outfit, which was really cute. I love her hairdo. She was looking really cute. And Joseline, I just have to say, she's that chick that you're not going to disrespect her. She's going to come for you. And Wendy Williams, I have to commend you. You still conducted the interview. You still did your thing. Those are two bad chicks from one and the other side of the other. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. If you're listening to me now or you're listening to me later, thank you guys for coming back and listening. I know earlier I was on here and it did not sound good whatsoever. It really didn't. So anyway, guys, I'm really excited. I got some upcoming guests coming. I might have a surprise for you guys later on tonight. So please go ahead and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let me go ahead. This is courtesy of Scott Yates. Wow. That's hot, right? That's hot. So anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called The DD Walker Live Show, just written right up in there. As you can see, if you go there, you'll be able to check out my channel. I do have some upcoming interviews coming. I might even have a special treat for later on tonight. I'm not sure. We're still trying to confirm everything. If we do, if you hit that notification bell, like I put up before, if you hit that notification bell, you'll be able to, you know, let you know when I'm going to be live next. I do have some fabulous guests that are coming up pretty soon. One of them we're still working on. It's been an off again, on again, but it looks like it's on again. I'm really excited. I'm very honored. Ikeem Bosley, he happens to be related to the Bosman family. I said Bosley, I'm sorry, Bosman family. And so, you know, guys, I'm bad with names. Please forgive me. But anyway, I should have, we were working on him coming on here. I'm also working on another interview with Stephen Sticks Josie. Okay, last time I did one of my shows, my commentary, I said his name like wrong 7 times, and his I think I call him Stefan, but it's Stephen Sticks Josie. He is a musician, an actor, a director. And I'm also going to be interviewing his beautiful niece, and he wrote a show called The Untold Story. And Scott Yates is in it, plays his bodyguard. So what's up, Scott? How you doing? How you doing? So anyway, I just want to come on and talk about this whole Wendy Williams thing. If you guys are just tuning in right now, please, when the video's over, go back and look at it, check it out. Please share it with other folks to let them know about it. That would be really helpful. I would really love that. And oh yeah, I also forgot, I also have another upcoming guest. His name is OMF Posse. He is a radio host, and he's also a musician, and he makes music. He's a hip hop artist. That's coming. His is been confirmed for next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to do 2 things. It's going to be crazy because it's going to be on my radio show. It's going to be on YouTube. and it's going to be on my fan page. So it's going to be on my radio show, which I'm going to show right here, which is 106tbcradio.com. It's going to be at Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll have it on all three. So we're going to play music in between, and we're going to play some of his music right there. I definitely got to shout out to my Wine Glass supporters. You guys are fabulous. Because of my Wine Glass supporters, like as you can see, this is a beginning channel, and I'm working on this particular app. Everybody's very familiar with it, which is called SpringYard. But if you want the bells and whistles of it, you know, my Wine Glass supporters, because of them, I'm able to get some of the bells and whistles. So shout out to Crazyharry, and then shout out to Sean Felder, Annette from Cooking with Annette. Who else? Sean Felder, Crazyharry, EM Magazine. All right. I'm also a contributor on their magazine as well. So I wanted to shout out to them. Mama Denise, Joe B, wanted to shout out to them. And oh, Mama Denise has her own show, guys. So I'm going to be on there from time to time. It's called Hanging Out with Mama Denise, and Mama Denise is spelled in all one word. So I would love for you guys to check out that show. Please support her. She's out there doing some great things. I'm really, really happy for her. And 106 TBC Radio has some new music. If you guys would like to send new music to 106tbcradio.com, definitely go ahead and do that by emailing me at the DDWLive show@gmail.com. So I'm not next to a computer, so I can't type all of that in. So again, guys, thank you for listening to my commentary. Sorry about earlier. I know I sound like a hot mess. Earlier, somebody said I was lagging behind and everything. So I might have a treat for you guys, a special interview that I'm really excited about. I've been talking back and forth. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And, you know, thank you, Scott. Scott did that. He sent me that, which I'm really excited about that. So anyway, I'm going to come off of here. I'm out, you guys. If you want to hear the rest of or the entire Wendy Williams, just go ahead and put in the Wendy Williams show. If you put in Joseline Hernandez and Wendy Williams, you'll see the full episode. You'll also see different commentaries on there. Hilarious. All right, guys. Peace. And one more thing before I go, and it's the most important thing. I love you, man.